Guardians, Privileged Ones, hello and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny 2 episode, XUR's location and inventory review. Really quick, down in the comment section, if you leave a comment about what XUR has and what you would be willing to buy or not buy, what you're impressed by XUR, and also leaving a like on the video if it helped you, and also being subscribed to the channel, that will enter you in for the weekly giveaway, which is a $10 Visa gift card I give away to a lucky subscriber every single week on Tuesday. So enter in for that giveaway. But if you're excited, without further ado, we are going to go over to XUR, which is located right past Dead Orbit. And he's going to be pretty much right over here. Go up the stairs, go over to the right, and there is XUR. This is where he's located today on March 30th, Friday morning, and we're going to jump right into it. We're going to see what XUR has. Hopefully he's got something good for us. I haven't looked at him yet. Okay, so right from the jump, we've got the Darcy, we've got the Dragon Shadow, we've got the Nazareth Sin, and we've also got the Mark 44 Stand-Asides. Now, honestly, my preference, I'm going to just throw it out there really quick. I would highly just recommend the Nazareth Sin. I am a Guardian Warlock through and through. I have 3 Warlocks on this account, and I do have a Hunter, Titan, and a Warlock on my Xbox account and PC accounts, but really, I'm just to the bottom of my heart, I'm just in love with the Warlock. I love the Warlock. So let's just talk about the Mark 44 Stand-Asides first. So seriously, Watch Out is going to be the exotic intrinsic perk. Grants an overshield when sprinting at full health with Seismic Strike and Hammer Strike or Shield Bash equipped. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy, which is fairly decent. I mean, being able to do a Seismic Strike, a Hammer Strike, or a Shield Bash and getting a portion of your melee energy back, that's always nice, but is it really worth the exotic slot? Not really. Moving on to the Nazareth Sin. Abyssal Extractors, void damage kills, increase ability energy recharge rates. Now that's ability energy recharge rates on your Void Walker, obviously, because you're going to be running a Warlock, and that's going to increase your Rift ability, your Grenade ability, and your melee ability. The recharge rates are increased overall through and through. This is actually a really good exotic to use if you're going to be running a Void Walker. Honestly, look at that. I actually have it on this character. I'm actually running my Void Walker right now. And through, I love using Void Walker, especially inside of the raids and the Nightfalls. So pay attention to that, because honestly, it works really well for me. It might work really well for you. Moving on to the next thing that XUR has is going to end up being that Dragon Shadow. For the Hunter, it's going to be a chest piece, and it's going to be Wrath Metal Mail. Grants increased movement and weapon handling speeds for a short time after dodging. Now you have to dodge. So if you don't have a dodge, you don't really have that exotic perk working for you. So honestly, this is actually a really mediocre exotic. Would I recommend it for any of you hunters out there? Absolutely not. Moving on over to the Darcy, the sniper rifle. And this is going to be personal assistant. Shows critical information in the scope. It shows the health of the enemy. It shows pretty much vital spots. It shows how much health overall that enemy has, whether or not it's yellow, whether or not it's white. It really doesn't matter. The Darcy actually is only used for the actual aim assist that it has with the target acquisition, but you have to sight in on a target long enough for that acquisition to proc. So is that worth it? Not really. Did it get a buff after the patch on March 27th? Yes, it did get a buff. Is it still worth using? Absolutely not. Moving on, if you have the Faded Engram up here, that means you can purchase it and get an exotic that you might not already have. Now, I would highly recommend you buying all the exotics down here first that XUR is selling. That way you have a chance from this Faded Engram to get an exotic that XUR isn't selling that might be difficult for you to acquire. Maybe you don't have enough time to play this game. The Faded Engram is there to help. It does cost 97 legendary shards, so beware of that. Also, for the exotic armor pieces, it's 23 legendary shards and also 29 for the Darcy. And then we've also got the 3 of coins. And to my surprise, it doesn't work for me. Bungie says it works, but I honestly receive more exotics not using the 3 of coins than I do actually using them. So I would highly recommend not buying the 3 of coins. And that is it, Guardians. I hope you all enjoyed this review of XUR's location inventory review. Every single week, we go over XUR's inventory. So if you're a new player to Destiny 2, New players, this is a perfect time for you to come over to the channel and check out what XUR has, jump into the game, and purchase any new exotics that you might want to use in the game. Other than that, you can check out the merch store link down below for awesome hats and t-shirts. We got some Fortnite merch going up as well. We've also got some Sea of Thieves merch going up. I've been playing a lot of new games. I hope you all enjoy the new content, and I am happier than ever. I'm glad to be back. I know I was gone for 2 weeks, but I want to thank every single one of you for the support, because we've gained a bunch of subscribers in just the last 2 days. So it's insane. As always, for every single one of you out there, you can subscribe to the channel if you're new. Stay violent and be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there is a logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.